Hey, Sweet World. My name is Austin Stone, Sales Engineering Manager here at Routable, and I'm going to be talking today about how Routable helps businesses scale through payment automation. Now, brief primer here, Routable is the simplest way to send and receive business payments. We help your finance and engineering teams work together so that going from 1,000 payments a month to 1,000,000 payments a month feels the exact same. Problems we solve for, right? Communication, huge, whether that's remittance, getting your vendors information so you can actually pay them, all of that can be handled within the platform. Approvals rules, making sure you have a complete audit trail of everything that happened, including what was sent to the vendor, removing a lot of double data entry from your day-to-day, as well as get that reconciliation with accounting softwares, one of the hardest and most tedious processes accountants deal with, we can help make simpler. Now, how do we solve those problems? Well, because we got a great REST API and we've got a bomb-proof integration with NetSuite. However, you may be thinking, you got this PB&Js gift, PBJs and APIs. What are we talking about? Well, solving for some of those things like double data entry, right? Audit trail. Automations are complex. There are lots of steps to them. There's nuance, there's edge cases. Just about every single person does some sort of payouts process in an AP team, but businesses do it different all the time, right? So the more flexible you are, the more choices you have rather than having limitations, right? API flexibility is crucial to building good integrations. When you've got good integrations as well as a good API, you can help businesses extend your integration further. You're keeping both the developers and the business in mind because, again, we want choices here, not limitations. Ultimately, wrapping it all together, PB&J's, investment in your APIs, investment in your development process, investment in your integrations, all of that is like a well-built sandwich, just like everyone's favorite, the PB&J. Or if you're like me and allergic to nuts, try that pumpkin seed butter. It's great. Now, why are integrations so important? How do they win the best customers? Well, companies live and die by their books. Spend management's crucial. The ability to know how much you're sending, when, and where is crucial, right? You don't want that to be confusing. Any information that is in those books, right, needs to be correct. And making sure it's correct across multiple platforms is even harder than just making sure it's right in one platform. Everyone's experienced that, especially in SaaS. Ultimately, piecemeal and incomplete integrations don't help you. If someone has to do it a very specific way because your integration only works that way, that's a limitation. That's not a choice, right? We want to prevent mistrust and churn. We don't want this to be a frustrating process. We want this to be an easy process. And ultimately, industries invested in positive information exchange rely on powerful integrations that make these processes easy, because without them, there would be a lot more confusion and frustration and a lot more manual work. The best integrations keep good customers and keep them happy because they can rely on their AP software as a source of truth when it has a good integration. They know that what's in the AP platforms is the same as what's in NetSuite. Plus, when it's always in sync and always working and preventing a lot of that manual extra work, they start to trust that it's going to work, and they start to trust in your AP platform. They start to trust in Routable. Plus, if your AP solution isn't scaling as your business scales, you're just having to handle and deal with more work when it should actually be the same amount of work, regardless of how many payments you're sending a month. Powerful integrations make for the happiest of customers. Now, what sets Routable's NetSuite integration apart? We have a real-time two-way sync for your contacts, right? Whether that's you've created them in NetSuite and they're ready to be brought over, or you're doing everything through Routable, whether that's in our API or user interface, this information is in sync and always linked. You never have to worry about duplicates. You don't have to worry about us writing to some specific field to make sure that there's a link there. It works all the time, every time, and there's no confusion. Plus, People buy NetSuite because they like to tinker. They want the buttons and the toggles. They want all of that information. So when you're creating custom fields, lists, segments, all of that stuff in NetSuite that helps you categorize and keep you sane, organizing everything that's about making payments with your business, we pull all of that into Routable. That's all available in our user interface when you're coding bills. It's all the same data types. It's all the same lists. You never have to worry about something going wrong with that sync. Never have to worry about the wrong field getting pulled over. Maybe it's the wrong type. All of that's gone. It's easy. What does that lead to? No mismatched data. Everything is ship shape, I's dotted, T's crossed. It's not an issue anymore. You trust that it works. Plus, no matter how many payments you're sending a month, it works the same way every time. So as your business grows, as you're sending more payments, the integration just chugs along in the background and keeps everything happy. Plus, if anything does go wrong, right, we give you a whole host of ways to understand what the issue was, bank codes, reaching out to your vendors, anything. We've got a fantastic support team and a fantastic customer success team dedicated to helping you reach your quarterly goals and ensure everything is running smoothly. But that's all just me talking. What about seeing it, right? Here we are inside of the Routable platform. We're on the payables page right now, which is where you can see everything you've sent out ever, right? Hopefully it's a lot. Couple things I want to go through today. I want to show you that things do sync to NetSuite and we're not joking. It's all real time. Show you a little bit what it's like to manage the integration. We can also go through a quick vendor creation so you can see how right when we create it, it's synced over. You can also go through a payment creation real quick so you can see what does sync, look at some of those custom fields, and hopefully you'll come by Suite World and talk to us at the booth and learn even more there. So without further ado, Routable as a platform, again, wants to give you flexibility and options so you can see and interact with everything that has happened regarding a payment. Here's that audit trail we talked about last time, right? So you can see everything that's happened along this middle pane all the way up until when the payment was added to NetSuite down here. This right-hand pane gives you a little bit more information about that timeline, talks about the reference numbers, some more specific payable details, right? Any of the line item coding. Plus, if you want to go and look and see some more explicit information, right? This was a check-based payment. You can go ahead and see what the check looks like. You can generate a PDF of it. You see when it was sent, where it was sent, what the check number is, right? Here's the check image itself. Plus, if you really want to go look at it in NetSuite, we provide a direct link to it. Forgive the NetSuite sandbox, but voila, clicking that link, we're brought right here to the exact same bill, just on the NetSuite side. So again, real time, two-way, everything happens at once. But this is a completed payment, right? Austin, what about a brand new one? So let's go over here and create a very quick payment just so you can see how it all works. When you type in a vendor name, we're first going to check to see if you have any bills for that vendor that are pre-approved and ready to be paid. If not, it's going to let you create a brand new one. Remember all of those custom fields I talked about, right? Well, we have a tab here called job status. Any of the custom tabs that you have will be listed across here. Any custom fields inside of them will also be in here. Let's go ahead and just click on a few so you can see them. We are in Q3 of 2022. It is September currently. Sweet test. Perfect. Gonna just choose a few things to get this going and say, great, thanks. We're gonna make sure this goes down under some basic, heck, let's go gift certificates, right? This is just a demo. Put it in there for $500. Gift. Thanks for your business. We can go ahead and choose an additional class, right? I'm going to make this match the same class as the overall payment. And we're going to go ahead and attach a file just so you can see that that transfers over to, and there aren't going to be any file restrictions. Perfect. Now, great. We're at the final step. What bank do you want it to come out of? We've chosen First Financial Bank. It's already connected. What bank does it go to for the vendor? Well, this one that they've already given us, right? We're going to go ahead and make this payment today. We're going to send it. We'll hit confirm. It's going to make sure our stuff is right. It's formatted correctly. It's going to send it over to NetSuite. If there's anything wrong with it from the NetSuite side, it'll tell us. But guess what? This one was easy and fine. Let's go ahead and go to that payment. If you remember this page, it's that payment details section. We're going to scroll down here. Everything that's on the right-hand side is everything I typed in. You watched me type it. Let's go look at that bill in NetSuite. Here we are. Let's go to this job status tab. Oh, that bill received checkbox is checked, custom field synced. What do you know? Progress, percent field. I typed in 80% on the bill in Routable. 80% came over here to NetSuite. Again, it works. It's easy. It's removing that double data entry. Hey, Austin, what about that file? Where did that go? You know what? Not a problem. Let's go over here to history, go to files. Ooh, there's a dot there. Hey, there's that attachment we uploaded. Again, removing duplicate work saves people time, makes them happier, and makes sending lots and lots and lots of payments much quicker and with way less error. Now, for the less fun but equally cool side, let's see what it looks like to add a vendor and have them get synced over to NetSuite. This one's going to be Sweet Life LLC, brand new furniture company. You can make international payments through Routable. You can onboard international vendors through Routable the same way as you would in a USD-based company, or excuse me, a United States of America-based company, but we're going to keep it to USA today for simplicity. Zach at sweetlife.com. Give them a quick phone number. Zachary Lifery. Why I chose that? Ask me at Sweet World. Stop by the booth. We'll be there. We're going to go ahead and create this vendor. Right when I click that button, you see the little spinning wheel. They're getting sent over to NetSuite. You can invite them through our branded onboarding workflow if you'd like to, where you can help collect some tax information as well as their payment method. If you want to see that, stop by the booth. We're not going to go through that today. Today's all about NetSuite. But today, I'm not going to send this invite. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure they're added. Let's go ahead and look at that vendor profile, right? Obviously, we did not collect a payment method from them. We just created some basic information in here. We can see, oh, great, contact, everything. It's all here. Oh, a link to their NetSuite vendor profile. Again, two-way sync. We're making it all easy. Here it is, Sweet Life LLC. You can see all of this information. You can see it was created today. Everything is working great. Now, for the last portion of this demo, we're going to go ahead and look at the NetSuite settings, what it's like to manage the integration. It's very, very easy. You can see that we give you some sync information, tell you about what happened, when it happened. You can resync it yourself. You can update your credentials. Again, flexibility options, ease of management here, right? You can check on any bank accounts that you've matched to your chart of accounts in NetSuite. Clearing accounts, same thing. An important piece not everyone talks about, but is crucial to that thing we talked about at the beginning, reconciliation. We can push ACH IDs and check numbers into the appropriate spot on your bills in NetSuite. All of that is simple. You can get that in a CSV export from us associated with the payable. You can look at it in NetSuite. We're trying to remove a lot of the manual steps. Plus, you can see all of the companies that are synced between NetSuite and Routable. This is going to load. It might take some time. If it doesn't in the next second, that's okay. Again, Sweet World, come talk to me. It's not doing its thing. Last little bit, bank connections. You can connect tens lots of bank accounts into Routable. If you have that many, big business, right? But where this is important is you can see, great, what is this bank account matched to inside of NetSuite? It's right here, First Financial Bank. Again, removing the need to do duplicate data entry by helping make sure that where the money came out of is also tracked appropriately in NetSuite. So all that to say, here's a complete platform for you to grow, to make managing AP easy. So be like one of our amazing customers who trust us and the amazing finance teams that trust us, and come say hi. We're going to be here. Booth 1009. Come get some swag. I'll be there. Come say hi to me. Tell me my jokes kind of suck, or tell me my jokes are great, whatever you'd like. Plus, our amazing VP of Engineering, Brian, will be speaking about how global payouts for NetSuite are now easy instead of complicated. Thursday, 9/29, 4:30 p.m. Pacific date time. Be there. I'll be there. I'm hoping to see you there. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you watching this short video. If you would like to contact us and you're not going to be at Suite World, that's okay. Go to our website, click on the solutions link, click on the sales link. You might get me in the email. Who knows? We'd love to hear from you. We're here to answer any questions, give you an even more detailed demo of Routable. Thanks once more. Have a great day.